Hi, welcome to Converging Conversations. This is Cameron, and today I'm taking a look at Transformers Generations Selects Greasepit. Greasepit here is shown in his gas station mode, his little fuel station mode, which, if you can't tell already, this is a slight remold of Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Earthrise Modulator Ironworks. So Ironworks is in his tower mode. Greasepit came with a gas station mode, which is similar to one of Ironworks' like base modes. But I wanted to show this off just because I think this is what we think of when we think of Greasepit. He's got his little gas station sign, Super Gasoline Z1. That's a sticker that is already peeling a little bit, so that might be an opportunity for repro labels to improve things. We've got these windows over here. We hide our head as best we can. From the back, it doesn't look like much. But you know, this is another modulator mode, which I was pretty happy about. I really liked the connection system on Titan's Return. I was a little disappointed that the connection system doesn't work all that well between Titan's Return. Here's like a 3D printed Titan's Return compatible ramp that I have. And we all know by now that it doesn't work all that well compared to the AIR system, which is a big disappointment for me. But I thought, okay, now that I'm going to have two modulators, I can hook up their base modes and do fun stuff. And this is where kind of my first big disappointment comes from. It's a decision in the way they did the alternate modes as well as the ARR system itself. The issue is that due to the system structure where you've got this slot here, a small slot, and a peg here, that is not, we can take this off, so we can see the connection piece on this side. If we flip it 180, it's the same connection layout here, so they can stack on top of each other. But what we cannot do is flip it in this direction. Now it is no longer compatible with the piece next to it. So you'll have a male and male section instead of a male and female section, which is unfortunate. What that does mean is the official alternate mode of Ironworks has a single AIR connection at the bottom. It has another one up top, but the one at the bottom, which you would think would connect to Greasepit's ramp, is not compatible because this one is flipped 180 due to the official instructions. And with the way his crane is attached here, we can't attach it to Greasepit in the official configuration, which is really unfortunate. I do have, I grabbed every AIR compatible, airlock compatible piece I could find. So here we have, we can hook up with hoists, tow truck mode like that. I don't have a sound barrier. That's another thing that's souring me on the whole airlock system is that I don't have the connecting Titan Master or Battle Master piece. We do have Optimus Prime's trailer here, which has a double lock system, so you can, if I show it on camera, you can fit like so. That piece disconnects if you want to have a ramp here, but of course that means that you've got a dead end now, which is unfortunate. So the trailer, it's a shame that the modulators aren't out of the box immediately modular. Greasepit does, you can sit your micromasters on him, and he looks fine. They're a little big for him, but it's a cute little base. But I'll say, I even before we get to his robot mode, I am very, very disappointed that I can't hook these two up in their kind of default base modes, which is really unfortunate. We can transform him. He does have a tower mode, just like Ironworks does. I'm not going to show that off. Instead, I'm going to break him up. And we're going to go into, get that. He has this bridge mode. So we take his two shins and we put them together. And then we can connect, this piece to each of his shins. There we go. This little sign piece can come over here. I believe it goes like this. We get our little sign like this. And then we get these ramps hooked up here and here. Actually, I think maybe I'm misremembering, this piece connects down on this end to form like this highway. And now we can hook these two pieces like so. I don't actually remember what happens with this guy. Oh, right. This comes around. And then this piece, this peg comes out. This peg comes out. Man. There we go. We connect that like so. And then we've got his gun as a tower up on the side somewhere. And again, you know, this is another one that was in his instructions. It was really weird. This step in the instructions, like, it had you attach it and then it had you flip it around for some reason and reattach it. I didn't quite understand what the intention there was. Oh, I think these pieces come up and out officially. There we go. Yeah, so you know what? I'm going to take a quick second and cut and double check the instructions because it looks a little wonky to me. No, this is right. If we look right here on the instructions, yeah, the legs are out. This little hatch piece is up. That's it. That's his other new base mode, which again, we now have the system where the modular piece isn't that modular. We don't have ramps that come up this high. I guess we can break him down and build him differently to try and get ramps that come up this high. And then we've got this piece here. There's no connection piece at this end. There is a single connection piece at this end. The airlock system just seems like they were going for modularity, but I don't know why they couldn't have stuck with the Titan's Return modularity because it was already doing a better job than what this is doing. And now they're incompatible, which is unfortunate. So I'll say my review of Greasepit is definitely tempered by the fact that I am disappointed with the airlock system. That being said, let's go ahead and get him transformed. Again, it is the same figure as Ironworks. So we can get his feet out. We can flip his head out like so. Flip that around. There we go. Give him his torso. This, again, peg and slot right here. And we'll take another one up top like so. Thighs go in the hip pegs. Split up his arm here. And he gets, this time he gets, instead of a hook like Ironworks did, he gets a little, his sign becomes a little arm shield, and he gets a little gun piece. So now we've got Greasepit in robot mode. And again, he looks a whole lot like Ironworks. I do like his colors. I think the blue and gray and yellow go really well together. I really like the metallic purple on his chest, as well as in his face sculpt, his face mask with that light blue visor. I like the Decepticon symbol right here. I think, like, again, we can see the stickers peeling already, and I've transformed this guy a total of 3 times, broken him down a couple times. That's been about it. It's just one of those things where, as a deluxe, I think he's a solid little deluxe. He's got all of Ironworks' articulation, nothing new here. You can break him down into his base mode pieces. It's just a shame that because of the airlock system, his default base mode is not compatible with Ironworks. I would have liked to hook things up immediately. And here is Ironworks, so you can see them next to each other. I think just little differences like the asymmetry in Ironworks' chest, the location of the faction badge, the paint on the toes versus the shins, definitely does help them differentiate each other, even though looking at them like this, you can definitely see they have the same mold. So as a deluxe, I'll say for $20, I don't think I recommend picking him up. I think Greasepit's the sort of Generation Selects figure that you might be able to find on sale at an online retailer a couple months from now, and like at $15 or $20 or like $18, I think I'd be pretty happy with him. I think I'm just a little disappointed in the airlock system, which is, you know, a big feature of these modulators. And if that system natively doesn't work that well, and I'm gonna have to buy add-on parts to connect stuff, or I'm gonna have to find battle masters that are hard to get hold of, that's really colors the price point that they're at. Other than that, I think that's everything I have to say about Greasepit. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like my reviews and you like the giveaways and all that stuff, please subscribe and like and all those things. And check out my Extra Life page. I'm raising money for sick children to help kids at Cincinnati Children's Hospital, and I'm doing giveaways, Transformers giveaways for that, so check that out. All right, have a great day, everyone. See ya.